Hi there, it's Mike Lucy again from Ava Elite and 3V Business Solutions. Today's course is going to be Ava Lead Ads 202, creating a Facebook lead ad, the actual ad itself on Facebook. In our previous training, Ava Lead Ads 201, we demonstrated how to create the actual Facebook lead form on your business page. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go through the process of creating that Facebook lead ad. So let's get started. In order to create a lead ad, you're going to have some level of familiarity with the ad manager or business.facebook.com or your business manager. As you can see up here, we're on the URL business.facebook.com. This is our business manager. Within here, there's much more capabilities for publishing ads and promoting content than there is through the front end of Facebook, which simply has the boost post feature. So to create a lead ad, the first thing we're going to do is click the plus create button. So this is the screen to create a new ad. You can switch to quick creation, which we kind of recommend that you do. So we're going to go to quick creation. We're going to give our campaign a name. We give it a number, 01 lead ads, generic open house. If you recall from the 201 course, we did an open house lead ad form. Buying type auction, we recommend that you keep it at auction. Keep the setting as auction. Next, campaign objective. We're going to select lead generation. We do not recommend that you use split test until you're very familiar with split testing on the Facebook platform. Next, we're going to create an ad set. Recommend that you copy the campaign name up here, paste it into the ad set name, and put a qualifier at the end. The qualifier will be the type of audience you're going to be promoting to. So I'm going to put Livonia MI generic. Buyer. Next, in the ad name down here, copy and paste that same thing, and at the end, put yet another identifier, split A. This is actually too long for my liking. It's too much. It's hard to have this entire string or phrase show up in the campaign name here. So you may want to condense your campaign names, ad set names, and ad names a little bit. Next, you'll want to select actual page. And right here, Facebook lead generation for realtors. We're going to save it to draft. So now Facebook is saving the campaign, the ad set, and the ad. It'll take just a few seconds, and then the campaign will open. It's a lead generation ad. You can set a limit here. So if you want to run a campaign, or if you have a partnership or an MSA in which two parties or multiple parties are contributing a lump sum of money, you can set a limit for this total campaign. Next, simply click the link here for the campaign, and it will open the ad set. Here's the page. There is no catalog that we're promoting, so this is not required. Daily budget. Set your daily budget as per what your daily budget needs are. Audience. You can select from an existing custom audience in here, or from a saved audience by clicking this drop down. I'm just going to select one of our saved audiences in there. There are other trainings and tutorials on the Ava Elite website that speak to or talk about or do training on the creation of audiences. It's important to know right now, today it's April 4th, 2018. In September of 2018, Facebook will be eliminating third-party data from their targeting platform. So we highly recommend that you look around the Ava Elite site. Stay current with the news and events as to how Facebook third-party, the elimination of Facebook third-party data will affect you or impact you moving forward. We recommend that you use automatic placements. However, if you want to look at the placements available, you can click the edit placements. And by default, for lead ads, they go into the Facebook feeds and instant articles. Goes into the Instagram feed. These placements are not available for lead ad forms. The next option is specific mobile devices and operating systems. This is a tactic that we're not going to deploy today. We're not going to talk about today, but it's something to be aware of. You can highlight any and all mobile devices, or you can select by Android or iOS. Another thing to be familiar with is only when connected to Wi-Fi. This is something that we use on occasion and provides a lot of value. Instead of a consumer having a bad experience through an internet or a wireless connection that might not be very good, is you can select this such that the consumer would only see this lead ad if they're connected on a Wi-Fi through their mobile device. Next, optimization and delivery. We recommend that you only use these if you're familiar with what they are and how they can affect or impact your leads. We're going to leave these at lowest cost right now, which Facebook will algorithmically figure out who to place your ads in front of in your audience and how to achieve the lowest cost for your leads. This, what they call training period, takes anywhere from 3 to 5 days. Occasionally, frequently, you'll see the learning phase or the learning status when you're monitoring your ads in Facebook. Learning simply means that Facebook's publishing your ad to people within your audience and learning which of those people are most likely to interact with your ad. Next, by clicking on the ad set here, it's going to open up the ad part itself. And for some reason, it did not take the name that we gave it earlier. So we're going to call this Lead Ads Generic Open House Livonia MI Generic Home Buyer. And this is Split A. We put Split A as a qualifier at the end of our ads in the event that you ever want to run multiple versions of the same ad side by side. That's called split testing or A/B testing. We're going to be using the Facebook page Messenger Lead Generation for Real Estate Agents, except when we have selected the wrong page. We're going to go back to Ad Set and select the right page here. There we go, for realtors. Edit this, and now the page will be realtors. You should see Ava Messenger Lead Generation for Real Estate Agents. Okay. The creative. We're going to do the ad with an image or a video. We have found that multiple images work best in advertising. Not only multiple images, but a carousel. So we're going to mimic what a carousel looks like here. But first, let's enter the text. What I am going to do is I'm going to open Business Manager in yet another tab, and I'm going to go grab, you get a sneak peek here, a sneak peek behind the curtain. I'm going to go grab some copywriting for an open house ad that's performing fairly well. And we're going to copy it and paste it and then adjust it for our area. So we're going to be looking at some Houston ads right here. So this is an example of some copywriting for an ad that has been performing very well. We're going to copy that ad copy. I'm going to put attention, Livonia residents. Put together a list of the top open house properties right here in Livonia. Just for you. If you want to take the time and research through your IDX or through our website how many properties are available. This is a nice little add-on that actually, through our data, has proved to be very effective and will increase the conversion rate. So if you break down the properties and the price ranges in which open houses or featured properties or price reductions, if you break it down by price range, you'll get a better reaction, you'll get a better response, and you'll get better results than you would if you weren't to do this. We're going to delete that for now. And this is the copywriting that we're going to go with. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to select 3 images. We're using a carousel ad, so the multiple images, the multiple carousel image ad types requires square images of the size 1080 by 1080. So I'm going to select an image. I'm going to upload them. I have tons of images in here. I just got to find some. Sandra Nicole EK. We're going to go with these. And first we're going to open this one, upload that one. This takes a few seconds for the image to upload. Once it's done uploading, it's available and we'll have a group. I'm colorblind. That's a blue check right there. So we're going to click confirm. Then we're going to click the next tab, image number 2. We're going to select the image and we're going to upload yet the next image right here. I'm going to explain when we're done uploading these images how they were built and how you too can build your images in this format. Once again, this is a very carefully crafted recipe of ad copy and creative through many iterations and many ads, thousands of ads, comparing performance and finding, analyzing and finding what ad types work best, what copy works best, and what creative works best. We recommend that you stick with the recipe. You can make minor adjustments in the copywriting. You can make minor adjustments in the creative. However, the recipe as a whole has been proven to work. So we highly recommend that you follow the recipe as closely as possible. So we're going to select this 3rd image here with the blue check, and we're going to hit confirm. Well, real quick, I'm going to give you a demonstration of how these images were created. If you recall in our Facebook lead ad form 201, we used Canva to create the lead form image. Well, we do the same here for the lead ad itself. Looks like I have to refresh my Canva screen. We're going to create a design. We're going to use custom dimensions. The carousel ad image size, once again, is 1080 by 1080. We're going to put in those dimensions here, 1080 by 1080. Click design. Then we're going to find the layout that we want to use. That layout is the master image with 3 sum images. So the featured image and 3 supporting images to go along with it. So if you're a realtor or a loan officer, there might be some properties that you want to include in your list, your listings. So what you can do is download those images that you want to use in your advertisement and then simply upload them to Canva like we've done here. And then you can take 4 images from the property, from a property that you want to highlight or feature, and drag them into these squares. So this property right here, that's the, whoops, I did not want to do that. I'm going to drag that image into the supporting image area down there. Take this one, put it in there. Take this one and put it in there. Duplicate this. Our recommendation is 3 to 5 times for 3 to 5 different properties. By doing so, what you end up with is an ad that looks something like this here, where you'll have a series of images in this format. So as we scroll down, you can put a headline on each one of these image tabs. So we're going to select one. Recommendation here, through data, analytics, a whole heck of a lot of testing and a whole heck of a lot of ads that have been published. We recommend that you put an emoji the heart emoji specifically in your headline for your ad right there. So I'm going to put the heart emoji. Yep, we love open houses. Copy that, and I'm going to paste it as a headline on the other two images as well. You can also put a description in. Our experience is this adds very little value to the results. It impacts the results minimally. So description is optional. We don't necessarily recommend it. Next is, what is your call to action button right here? Right, by default, it says sign up. What we're going to do is we're going to select learn more. Next section is, which lead ad form is it that you want to use? So since we're using the Ava lead gen page, Ava lead gen for realtors page, we created a form called Ava lead gen generic open house list form. We're going to select that. And now that form will be connected to this ad. Recommend using your pixel when at all possible, assuming you have your pixel developed. If you want to learn more about your pixel, once again, you can search the Ava Elite site, learn more about Facebook pixels. To test this, scroll up to the top. This scroll bar right here, and you'll want to select this little widget here after it's published. My apologies. You want to select publish. Facebook is doing its thing. We had a problem. We have no Instagram account. So that message means we must remove the Instagram placement because this Ava account is not, this Ava business page is not connected to a specific Instagram account. So we're going to go down here to edit placements and we're going to remove the Instagram placement. We're going to select publish, and now we should be good to go. You'll have to wait a few seconds. And it's published. So our ad is being published. It's now in review. Going to refresh this screen. And this ad is still needs to be reviewed and published. So we're going to publish the ad. It's going. You can see the bar up here from left to right. It's publishing the ad. This will take just a few seconds. So once this is done, it will go into in review status. I'm going to turn this off. This is how you can easily turn on and off campaigns, ad sets, and ads. While we're doing that, we're going to click edit. We're going to click this little drop-down arrow here on the right, and we're going to view a desktop newsfeed. And the first sponsored post that we're going to see is our messenger lead ad. So here it is. The little word demo here means that we click the demo from our ads manager. So we click learn more. So as you can see, it says, thanks, you're all set. We've already went through the lead gen process. So Facebook has recognized that, once again, as part of our Facebook lead form creation 201 course or training, we went through the process of creating the form and submitted one. So you are only allowed to submit it once. So Facebook has already recognized that we submitted it once and went through the process. So that's it for Facebook Lead Ads 202. Stay tuned. The next episode, Ava Lead Ads 203, you're going to learn how to connect your lead ad to your CRM using a tool called Zapier. It's very powerful information. We recommend that you do a little bit of reading beforehand. If you're not familiar with Zapier, we recommend that you do a little bit of reading about Zapier and how to connect third-party tools such as Facebook Lead Ads to your CRM. So until then, we look forward to seeing you on our next episode, Ava Lead Ads 203. If you have any comments, questions, or otherwise have any doubts or concerns about Facebook lead ads or Facebook lead forms, feel free to reach out to Ava Elite, Michael Lucy, or Cliff Evans. We can be found at avaelite.com. Until next time, thank you for joining, and we hope you found value and are putting this into play today. Bye now.